Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So I'm just doing like this super natural, demure kind of makeup look. It's nothing special, like it's very natural, kind of back to school-esque. So if you like the look of this makeup, then keep watching. Okay, so I've already put on some Drunk Elephant bronzing drops on the skin, so I think that's going to be it for like in terms of like skin tone. So you'll notice I've got a little friend going on there. I don't know how she turned up, but like we ignore her. And then I'm just going to do concealer, I think, because I'm kind of just not really in a too coveragey mood today. I'm still feeling a little bit rough, but we move. I'm kind of just doing makeup to cheer myself up, to be honest. Yeah, I've been ill for like, I feel like I'm not really ill anymore. I don't know, for like the past week. Some like mystery illness. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade G9. I believe they've in fact rejigged all the shades, so it's not actually called G9 anymore. But I'll see what on earth it's called now. And then I'm putting a little bit of NARS, what is it called? The Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Chantilly. Ideally, I want that to be my actual shade, but here we are. Because I just kind of like them together. So I feel like I put too much into my eyes. I will kind of like blend this around my face a little bit too. Ooh, a mirror would have been a really good idea. Really, really good idea. Honestly, I just think they work really well together. So I feel like the Soft Matte Concealer is, as the name may suggest, it's matte, and then the Stretch Concealer is very dewy. Big fan of the Stretch Concealer, but I don't find it to be like the most long wearing, which is kind of sad. Then for the rest of the face, I think I might just like do a little concoction on the back of my hand and then kind of like smooth that in. Don't know why this is so melty, because these are feeling like very melty. Probably the heating, isn't it, actually? It's pretty cold at the moment. I'm gonna put a little tiny bit in this. It's not like freezing in the UK yet, but it's likely to be pretty soon. I'm aware that this concealer is a little bit light for the skin, but here we are. We're taking risks, baby. Then when that's my brush, I'm gonna go back in with my usual Real Techniques brush, blend that in. If this little spot isn't covered, I'm not entirely too bothered, as long as it's like a little bit blurred, you know? Because I don't want to cake the product on today. Slash, like when I have a blemish, I don't really tend to just put more product on. I tend to kind of try and make it look a little bit blurred if possible, because I feel like that does look so much better than I did before. It's definitely a little bit too light for the skin. I should definitely get that NARS concealer in like my actual shade. I think it would be custard, but I'm kind of trying to not buy any makeup right now. Because I know the minute I let myself, I'm going to be like, go wild and buy so much. Yep, I'm happy with the skin. If I feel like it, I can always put a little bit of a darker concealer on top. I think I'm just going to go straight into blush. Goodness, I've got like so many shades of these milk ones. I say that and I know I'm probably just going to use work. These ones are super cute. I really like that hot pink. I feel like that's very Sabrina Carpenter vibe. I like this colour as well, but I feel like it's a little bit too peachy for my skin because I thought it was quite pinky, but it's very peachy. For bronzer, ooh, I've got this one from Rare Beauty. So I'm trying to mix it up slightly. I actually wasn't going to put on bronzer today, but I think I might put a little bit on just to a little bit of something to the skin. But the vibe is like, I don't really want to be wearing anything too full coverage. That's a lot of bronzer on the forehead. Move. Nothing too much today. So I'm literally just like sat around my house doing like laundry and stuff. I feel like this stick is like very creamy, so that's why I ended up with the master spot on the forehead, but I think it's a pretty light colour. It's the shade Bright Side, which is not the shade that I would probably get because it's quite a little bit cool tone for me. But I stole this from my sister. I feel like that does blend up really well. I kind of do want one of my own, but I feel like I would want a little bit of warm, like a little bit more a warm colour. Like, you definitely didn't see me blend that out. Like, it blends really easily. I'm quite a fan of the formula, but the colour, I don't know. This is when I look over the footage and I'm like, I feel like that's probably more flattering than my normal bronzer, but here we are. And it's quite cool toned. I feel like it's maybe like a good, like, in between contour and bronzer. Perhaps. Yeah, I just feel like that's a little bit too cool for the skin. Like, we don't want anything too cool. Don't want anything like too sculpted. That's the word I was looking for. Just gonna go back over with the brush and tap that out because we're going for demure, we're going for natural. Kind of my everyday makeup is just the kind of makeup that people look at and they're like, is she wearing makeup or does she just have really good skin? We don't know. The answer, probably makeup, but also I do try and take care of my skin. I think that, like, you need to have your skin as the first priority, because I feel like when you have nice skin, you don't really need to do much. And however like amazing the products are, if your skin is just like not great underneath, I say that, but I do recognise that you know, we do get acne. I myself do struggle from acne, so but I think just having a skincare routine that you stick to really does help that. Certainly in my young teens, possibly late teens as well, mid-teens, I don't know. My teens generally, I did have a bit of acne and it does kind of like shred your confidence a little bit. But I feel like it's very normal and most people do go through it. But I think the biggest thing for me was like having a very simple skincare routine that I stick to. Because I find that my skin loves to break out if I've had too many different products on it as well. So I think that you can kind of, if you're doing the most, you can kind of do it more harm than good. I used to overuse retinols. I was scared of retinols. Acids, sorry. Just not good. Not good for your skin, don't recommend. Plus, when you're that age, you don't really need acids. If you want to have like an exfoliating cleanser, go for it, but you do not need to use anything like that every day. Because I think my logic was like, oh, I'm just gonna like burn the acne off. so it does not work that way. Oh, that was Work Lip and Cheek by Milk. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, so I just blended it across my nose a little bit, as you may be able to see. So it's a little bit of something, something, a bit of colour. Okay, I think I'll curl the lashes next. You know, as I was saying, I kind of would use all the acids. And my skin looked great for a while, but then when my skin realised that I was using acids every day, it was like, honey, no, like absolutely not. And now I'm still like super sensitive to acids. I have to be very, very careful with what I use. I think just like whatever works for you. I know some people wash their face in the morning, some people don't. Like honestly, whatever works for you. And that may change throughout the year. Just because you do a certain thing in the summer does not mean you're necessarily going to do that in the winter. So you may like wash your face every single day in the summer because it gets just a little bit sweaty, and then you don't in the winter. Or you might like have a thicker moisturiser in the winter. I don't know. We just do it seasonally. I think I probably will do like a skincare routine video at some point as well, because I feel like it has changed a little bit since the last time I did a video. I just put on a little bit more clear brow gel. I used this one by Collection, which is tried and true. I think for lips I'm gonna do Thinner Tint, and then a little bit of lip liner if I need it. Is it actually a second tube of this? Like I liked it so much that I completely used up a tube, and then this is my new tube as well. And this is like, it was pretty much to the top when I first got it as well. I wouldn't say that it goes down quickly either. I'd say that's literally just how much I wear at. And I had my last one for years, to be honest. How long did I have it for? Maybe like 3-4 years. I think it's got like, oh, it's got 6 mils in. I think it's super pretty. Kind of just leave it like that. But if you want to zhuzh it up, a little lip liner as well. Just to define that. Okay, so for a gloss, you can literally just like stick on something like this, like a tinted lip balm, which is like super cute. This is the one from Nivea. So very, very affordable. This is the shade Cherry. It's the Cherry Shine one. And that's super pretty, super sheer. Or you can literally wear like a clear balm. I am going to put on this Dior lip oil because I'm feeling fancy. If I were to reapply, I'd probably just use like a normal lip balm. But it's a little bit ill, and I just want to pet myself up a little bit. I think these are gorgeous. I feel like you definitely can get dupes, because I feel like the price of these lip oils are just keep on going up and up. I think they're really nice. Like if you have a birthday coming up, Christmas or whatever, like, and you want one, you want to try it, like stick on your list. It is nice, but I feel like there's a lot that are cheaper. Like the Clarins one is a lot cheaper. They keep on just putting the price up of these, and to be fair, like you do feel luxury when you're using them, but is it like necessarily worth the investment? Possibly not, especially if you are on a budget. But if you do want to splurge on yourself, I would recommend. This was in the shade 12 Rosewood. Like a regular clear gloss will suffice. I'm not really feeling like mascara today, to be honest. I think that's fine for me. That's gonna be the finished look for today. Just put my little hair a little bit. Not that much. Okay, so this is the finished look. If you like this look, please like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.